Hey guys, Jess here with Key Tarot. I'm going to do a real quick reading for the sign of OPHIUCHUS for the month of April. I did record one for you guys ages ago, but then I accidentally deleted it before it finished posting, so I am so sorry, but don't think for a minute that I was not thinking of you or I forgot about you, because I would never do that. You guys are my favorite. All right, let's say a quick blessing and we'll get started, all right? Holy Spirit, thank you so much for being with us here today and in every single breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. All righty, we are going to start off with you guys and this Tarot of Wonderland. All right, so let's see. What do we have for OPHIUCHUS for the month of April? I think the changes are coming. Let's see. Whoop. Very good. I got the Nine of Wands. I got the Two of Swords in reverse. What? Nine of Wands in reverse, Two of Swords in reverse. That's not cool. All right, OPHIUCHUS. We got the Two of Swords in reverse, which is kind of an energy of being in a mental battle with yourself, not knowing what to do. It's like throwing your hands up in the air. I give up is kind of what I'm feeling. With this Nine of Wands in reverse, this is somebody who either wishes that they had put up some boundaries sooner, or this is someone who wishes that they didn't have as many boundaries as they have, which is interesting. This is somebody who's saying, maybe I should have cut somebody some slack. Maybe I should have given a little bit. Maybe I should have been less aggressive in my unforgiveness. That's interesting. I got the Tower card that crosses that. Interesting stuff. And now I have the King of Pentacles crossing that. So the Tower, whenever it comes out on its side for me as a reader, it kind of feels like an energy of one of those major catastrophes or major events, major fallouts that you kind of saw coming. You've seen it coming before. Here we go. Then we have the King of Pentacles that comes out on its side. Now we have somebody here who's having to either, they can be experiencing like kind of some unsteadiness, some unshakiness in their financial life now because of this major shift and change. They could be experiencing some kind of loss and instability in their emotional life. It feels like the energy of having to give someone up that meant a lot to you. This was kind of a major investment, whoever you are. You'd kind of invested in this situation for a while. What happened? I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. I got the Five of Swords coming out on the side. So this is, the issue here was directly relating to a lack of communication, and also kind of an energy of verbal bullying and or could be gossip, could be someone who desperately had to cut some things out of their life for some reason. That Five of Swords can be, it's kind of a brutal energy, especially with this particular deck. This is the Tarot of Wonderland by Barbara Moore, incidentally, in case you're curious. But this Five of Swords energy is someone who kind of needs to win at all costs, at all the time. And it's kind of a distasteful energy. It like makes my face get all cringy for you here, OPHIUCHUS. But this energy is somebody who, yeah, I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you've kind of been forced to cut someone out. There was definitely a lack of communication here, and there still is a lack of communication with whatever this situation was. Fair enough. Five of Cups. Yeah, you were absolutely just... Here's the thing, Five of Cups, and obviously I'm not a medical doctor, but I always call the Five of Cups like the definition of emotional insanity. It's like constantly reaching for those same three cups. They're empty, and we can tell that they're empty. Everybody else can see it except for her, right? But it's kind of constantly reaching for the same thing and expecting a different result. Even if she gets all the way up there, which she's not gonna, right? Even if she did, though, they wouldn't give her what she wanted when she got there, right? And in the meantime, she's completely neglecting these two completely full cups that are down here by her feet that would give her the sustenance that she needed. But because she's been continually reaching for these wrong things, she's been missing out on these important ones that have been kind of skating past her. And it's kind of the energy of like emotionally beating a dead horse, for lack of a better term. It's like constantly like trying to get something out of a situation and never, ever, ever getting it. It's kind of a feeling of impotence emotionally, I'm gonna be honest. And I got the Five and I got the Five kind of flanking this whole situation. Fives are energy of chaos and conflict that bring about positive change in some way, but it's never easy to get there. Any kind of transition, and what was I saying before I started your reading? It feels like there are major changes coming. Any kind of transition time in your life is going to be chunkier. It's going to be more difficult energy to move through because it's moving from one point to another. Think of any transition you ever have to make in your life. Those are the hardest times. Moving house, moving across the country. Even if you're a teacher and you know what it's like to have to get the class rounded up to take them all to music class, or even to go to gosh darn water fountain, right? It's a major, like it takes some time, it takes some coordination and some effort, right? Right. Now we have the Page of Cups. All right, we have somebody that's going to be extending an offer of friendship, kindness, love, or forgiveness in this situation. However these energies resonate for you. This can be in your love life. This can be in your career life, but it's definitely an energy of someone who's experiencing some kind of fallout and having to make a decision about what they want to do next, where they want to go next. But they have a lot of boundaries and a lot of walls up around themselves, and they're trying to rebuild some kind of form of emotional stability for themselves, and they're trying to move on from making these choices, these poor emotional investments. I know. And they're having to cut out a lot of people in their lives that just aren't really doing it for them in some way. Now, there's still this energy of this Page of Cups, which is an energy, is that pages are messengers, right? But there's an energy of needing to extend, again, on offer of friendship, love, kindness, forgiveness, something like that. It's either coming towards you, it's coming towards you. Someone else is going to be reaching out and doing that. And now I've got the Devil card. Ooh. Devil card, it can be a few different things. The Devil's the card of Capricorn, but it can be about toxicities. It can be about toxic people in your life. This is someone who's recognizing what they've done here, and they're reaching out and they're extending an offer of apology in some way, possibly. This may be your energy, so you're going to have to decide. You can flip-flop which character you embody here, as you will, if any. But there's an energy here of major toxicity that is being walked away from, that you're trying to heal from here, and I applaud you for that, Ophiuchus. This Devil card, though, can also represent obsession. There's the possibility that whoever is on the other side of this dynamic, I see that whomever I'm reading for has got a bunch of walls up, but there's some boundaries up here now because of this upheaval. Whoever's on the other side of this, whoever was kind of like I don't want to say it was somebody's fault, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, whoever was on the other side of that is kind of obsessively worrying about this and trying to figure out what it is they want to say in order to, you know, if not rectify it, at least kind of smooth it a little. Let's look a little bit further. I want to get like one more out with this deck for some reason. Thank you. And now I have the Ace of Wands here. There is somebody who loves you, Ophiuchus, and they are crazy about you. And it's the problem is it's really hard to let go of somebody that you love and that you're crazy about. There's a lot of sexual feelings here, or there's a lot of creative promise here. And again, I don't know if this relates, what area of your life this relates to, so you decide. But this Ace of Wands is one of the most sexually passionate cards that we have in the deck. There's someone here who wants to extend an offer of friendship, forgiveness, kindness. For some of you, it's because they're still quite attracted to you, still very much loving you and quite obsessed. And then there's also another dynamic of yours where there are a lot of people giving you attention. If this is in your career life, there are a lot of people looking at you, and this person is, or this situation is kind of wishing that you weren't leaving them behind. Let's use this Chicoli deck here. Hold on, I gotta shuffle real quick. I want to know how this is going to kind of shape up for you, Ophiuchus, because it looks like you're the one who's kind of walking out on this situation here, or thinking about it in any case, because you're still kind of up in your head with that Two of Swords. Yeah, I got the Five of Cups right there. Twice out again. This is somebody who says, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it emotionally. I can't do it physically. I can't do it in any way. Five of Cups, but here's this also other dynamic of this specific deck, this Chicoli deck, is this energy of worrying about being lost and left behind without this situation. So whomever you are, I understand why you'd be all up in your feels and why you would be allowing this to be kind of a repeating pattern for you with this Five of Cups out twice here. There's an energy here. There's a lot of attraction here, magnetic attraction between you and whatever this is. And now I have the King of Wands in reverse. Darn it all. King of Wands in reverse is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy, but it kind of it indicates someone who's working from a lot of fear-based emotions. And that goes right on top of this Page of Cups. I think we're going to have somebody reaching out to you and saying, hey, you know, whatever conflict that we have here with this Five of Swords energy that's causing you to cut somebody out of your life, whatever was happening here, I want you to know it was because I was afraid of this, X, Y, or Z, and I was not sure how to move forward because of this fear-based thing. That's usually the situation with the King of Wands in reverse energy. Now I have the Two of Pentacles here. Very good. And on the bottom, I have the Page of Cups out again. Snap. Alrighty. Twice out for the Five of Cups, twice out for the Page of Cups. Good job. Ophiuchus, you guys are very smart. Whoever I'm waiting for, you're highly psychically developed. Good job, you. Way to show up for yourself. But this Page of Cups says somebody is definitely reaching out. And I think that when they do, it's going to be quite reciprocated by you. You're going to say, thank you so much for contacting me. I really wanted to talk to you about this, X, Y, or Z. I wanted to figure out how we could make this a better situation. I know we had a major fallout here, but we didn't mean to act so ugly to one another. Or we didn't mean to say that to one another. We didn't mean for that to happen that way. How do we rectify this and smooth it out? With this Two of Pentacles that came out with it, the Two of Pentacles indicates someone who's trying to find the balance of it all. There's a real tenuous balance here with that Two of Swords in reverse and this Two of Pentacles. It's trying to keep a lot of emotions and a lot of things still going while still kind of processing this fallout. And now I have craptastic. Now I have the Tower card here, or excuse me, the Justice card here. Sorry, I get confused because this Chicoli deck, they have two of their cards that are, the numbers are mislabeled. I don't want to say mislabeled, but they chose to label their Strength card and their Justice card backwards. And so it's very confusing to the eye because usually the Strength card is the card that's number 8 and the Justice card, is it Strength and Justice? Strength and Justice. And the Justice card is the number 11 card in a deck, but it's flip-flopped in this one, where the Strength card is the number 11 and this one's the number 8. Yeah, so this is actually the Justice card. This is somebody who, what did I say? Rectify the situation, right the wrongs, balance the scale of balance. And that's very indicative also with this Two of Pentacles, which is all about keeping things balanced. This is one of those, got to keep it all up in the air. We got to keep this flowing. This person's not going to go very far from you, Ophiuchus. If we're talking about a person, if this is a romantic situation, they're completely obsessed. They can't let you go. They are so highly attracted to you. Woof, woof. But I have this Three of Swords. There was a breakup. This Three of Swords indicates a breakup. I always call it the Ben and Jerry's card of the deck. It has happened. Yeah, and so now what's going to happen? I'm as fascinated as you. I got the Ten of Cups in reverse. We got a lot of tears. I got the Eight of Cups in reverse, which is somebody who's having a hard time letting go emotionally. Alrighty, we have people here, a situation here where people don't have closure. There's a lack of closure. The Ten of Cups in reverse can be a fallout that disjoins a family, that tears a family apart. It can be a Ten of Cups in reverse can be an energy of losing someone that you love very much, But now I have the Queen of Cups that comes out crossing that, which is an energy of someone who wants to fix things. They want to nurture this. They want to make this better. Kind of feels like your energy there, Ophiuchus, I have to be honest, but I think it comes after the apology, right? All right, I'll catch up with you guys next month. Mwah. Love ya.